Hello guys, this is our project for the LCM Space Web Hackathon, the Journals DAO. Over here, scientific researchers can apply to get their research papers peer-reviewed by the DAO. And let's take a look at its GitHub repo. So the peer review process. Over here, the scientists research on something, they write their research papers, and then there is a journal editor who shortlists these research papers, and the shortlisted papers are then peer-reviewed. And those articles who are finally voted are then published as the final articles. So let's take a quick walkthrough of our project. Over here on our home page, we have this DAO section where users can join the DAO or leave the DAO, and box which is showing the DAO members. Currently we have 2 members. These are their addresses, and here is the editor section from where users can join or leave this editor thing. Also, users have to stake fee for joining a DAO as a member or as an editor in both the ways, and their stake is then returned when they are leaving the DAO. Also, when they are doing some wrong stuff, the DAO members could pass a resolution against them pretty easily. So if the penalty is voted sufficiently, then that DAO member will get a 10% deduction in their return stake. Okay, so now let's take a walkthrough on the proposal thing, and here's a sample 1.pdf. Okay, so let's propose this thing, and for this we are paying a minimal proposal fee. Yeah, so we can also check this file from this check your file button. Okay, so here's our file. Let's wait for the transaction to get completed. And yeah, so this proposal fee that we are paying over here is distributed among all the members of the DAO, be the DAO members or the editors. They are getting an increment in their return stake. So whenever they leave the DAO, they will get an increment in their return stake. So let's wait for this transaction. Okay, so the transaction completed. Now it would go over here. Yeah, this one, sample 1.pdf, which we just proposed. So editors can approve or disapprove these things. They can also click on this button to read the papers. They can then approve the article. So the approved article would then go to this proposal section where all the DAO members can take a look at these papers, and they can upvote, downvote, or do whatever they want. So again, we have to wait for the transaction to complete. Yeah, so once this transaction is completed, if we refresh this page, yeah, here is the transaction. So this proposal, we can see all the attributes, the CID, size, file name, and the author which have proposed this article. So we have to upload this article in order to execute this, and we will be doing this. Okay, so now the executed articles would go into this article section. So this article section is actually the finally published articles, which are actually peer reviewed. So until this upvote thing is happening, we can take a look at other features too. So this is a notification feature from where users can opt in with push protocol for a notification thing. Whenever a proposal is proposed, they will be getting a notification. So for this, as push is not currently on Hyperspace, we have also integrated Goerli with our project. So if we switch our networks and I click on this opt-in feature, now we can subscribe to this opt-in thing. Now we can also get access to this check notification thing. Yeah, if we reload this, okay, so here is the check notification thing. Over here, we can see the previous proposal notifications, as I have also opted in with this account quite a while ago. And this is the chat box feature from where we can chat with this admin account. For this, we can connect our wallets, and yeah, these are my previous messages. Okay, and then we have this conference page from where this uses Hurdle01 API and for the meeting thing, and from here you can see my face over here. Yeah, so people can have their conferences with this. They can have the login with different kinds of wallets with lens, and they can also continue as a guest here too. So this is for the conference thing for the DAO members. And let's go back to this proposal. A transaction. Okay, we have to switch back to Hyperspace, right, in order to see our proposals. Okay, so upvote has happened. Now we can finally execute this proposal. We again have to wait for the transaction. Yeah, it's loading. Yeah, so here you can see this. So it's working pretty fine. So this was my project for the hackathon, and I hope you guys have liked this. Thank you.